preparing the live stream and meeting.
No, I still see this video. Okay, we're live.
Okay, preparing the live stream and meeting. Okay, welcome to Purposely Planning, and I'm Dr. Ann Hummer, and I am going to be discussing. Okay, technical difficulties. Um, I'm Dr. Ann Hummer, doing Purposely Planning, and I have a special guest with me today, Mrs. Althea Peterson from P2 Graphics, and we will discuss her later to see what it is that she has to offer with her company. Phew, I tell you, trying something new. Evidently, I didn't plan this one out like I was supposed to. So, what I would like to talk to you today is about a few strategies on how to plan. When I started planning things out, I was able to complete a task. And being a mother, a wife, a student, an employee, it became very overwhelming for me to get things done. So I started planning. Now, planning isn't new, it's been around for a long time. If you were an 80s baby like me, you carried your pocket calendar. That was a planner. You wrote down your assignments and things like that in there in order for you to be able to get things done. And then you become an adult and start adulting and think that you can remember it all. Doesn't last long. You start forgetting appointments and important deadlines, paying your bills on time, and they make a lot of money off of you for late payments and fees. So let's get right in and dive right into purposely planning. And never mind Althea and I, we're just going to be hanging out here and planning on the sofa as we go. This is a very impromptu, very informal meeting. Wish I could have you all over, that we could be in a spot to be able to do this. So hang on, I'm going to share my screen here for a second. Okay, so purposely planning. What is purposely planning? Purposely planning allows for you to be able to set goals, be motivated and inspired to get things done, knowing that you can get them done. Okay, and you see that I have my planner. That's the planner that I used for this last past year, and we'll get a chance to see whether or not that I meet any of the goals that were set with the from last year. And if you were with me last year, you get a chance to see whether or not I actually got a chance to finish some of those things. So there are 10 tips we're going to go over. And those tips are choosing the right planner, setting aside time to plan, deciding on a planning system, writing everything down, categorizing your tasks, using functional planner stickers, keeping everything in one planner, and then making a top 3 list of things that you want to get done. And then setting a time limit for your task. And using planner inserts for those bigger tasks. Okay, so we're going to talk about choosing the right planner, choosing the right planner. Okay, Althea, so when you were choosing your planner and how long you've been planning, what was that like?
Well, when I chose my planner, I mean, for me, I really didn't want to spend a lot, but I still wanted the functionality, of everything that I wanted. But I did find a really good one that had a lot of affirmations in it. So every tab gives me something, normal is boring and be your own kind of beautiful. And those were things that just kind of helped me. There's places for notes. There's, the squares are pretty big because I do a lot of planning with school and life and business and all of that. So, I found mine at the Dollar Tree
Ding, 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 ding.
for $5. And I mean, it has the squares where you put the numbers, the dates in there. So it's not one that would expire, you would buy one, that's for that year, and then it's like, maybe you didn't use it, somebody gave you one or something, but this one here, I can put my own dates in there, and I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. And I don't know if you're like me, I've been through several different kind of planners. And recently, about was it 3 years ago, I was speaking with my sister, and she told me that I use Erin Condren. And I had seen Erin Condren before, the different accessories and stuff that she had. But a lot of times you have to get something when it's your time and it's served you. So I just fell in love with Erin Condren. So I'm using hers right now. And even though I've used more than one of her planners, you still switch up your planners. Like you can find some planners, like I've used Happy Planner before. It was fine at that time, but I started running into the problem to where I had too many planners. I had a planner for work, a planner for the kids. And then, there was that period of time when you had the dry erase planner on the refrigerator where none of them would help me sync up together. So I'm excited to share my new planner. It is still Erin Condren, but it's a different kind. And we're about to switch over now so we can actually see our planner. So I'll be able to share what her planner looks like for her $5 holiday. It works just well. And I'm gonna tell you, it is nice. It does not look $5 and it still is functional. And I like the feature that she said, because how many times you buy a planner or someone gives you a planner and you already bought one and you can't use it because it already has the dates in it. Okay, so we're gonna share our planners with you now. so, Ms. Peterson, can you tell me, like, with the function of your planner, what do you like for your planner to have? Do you need big spaces? Do you plan more than one thing in your planner?
I do. I have to have big spaces because I write a bunch, like, being a teacher first, of course, I have to write down what we got going on for the day and then what time. And sometimes it's several things in that day. And then, switch over to business, I might have something due that day or, so I have to write that in there. So I have the squares and then I also have, like you have the week, the line by line. Because if I have a note here, a note here, a note here, something's getting lost. So I have to put it in my planner.
I had someone ask me, because they know I take my planner with me everywhere, and I'm in technology, so they think that's weird because I don't have a digital planner. Tried that, didn't work for me. And I told them, I said, well, if you leave it out, people can see your personal business. Well, if you have some things on there, maybe you some hidden millionaire, you don't want everybody to know, you can use stickers to mean something and only you know what they mean. And I've done that. Like, if I use a duck, which I haven't used, but let's say I use a duck, that may mean to me meeting with investor or something, because you know what the stickers mean to you. And I want to show you how I organize my stickers. I use this file. Okay. And it has all kinds of stuff because I'm also, you have to love me, I don't like a mess. But I encourage you to not let that stop you from planning. Everyone does things differently. I've seen people just kind of scatter their stuff all around and they're happy with that. Well, I will get no planning done if I'm busy trying to scoop them in a little pile. So it is, however, a hot mess in here. There's no organization. They're just not out all over the place. So don't let this accordion fool you into thinking that there's some type of organization going on here. It's like a hidden mess. All right, so looking at stickers, you can get stickers from all different kinds of places. This is, we love a Dollar Holla. This came from the Dollar Tree. And I think I can share that with you in just a minute. I'll show that for you up there. But, and then there's other ways to get stickers too. You can buy some on Etsy and have the file and then print it on your sticker paper. And I'll show you that in a minute too. So let's go back and see what we have next on our lesson 4, purposely planning. Okay, so the next thing is making sure that you set aside time to plan. That is so important. Like I plan on Sundays, that is my day. And you're not changing that. Because if you want to be able to depend on me, if you want me to be able to do the things that I'm able to do to the ability that I'm able to do it, you cannot mess with that planning time. It's almost as serious as my date night. Okay, so if for some reason my planning time, and it's not just on Sunday, I have a special time that I plan. If something needs to be done during my planning time, then I would have to try to reschedule that planning time. Right now, currently, I have a meeting that occurs once a month on my Sunday, on my planning time, and that day I have to make up by doing it on Saturday. I have to do it ahead of time, but you don't want to plan too ahead of your planning. You don't want to plan ahead so far to where when you are planning that you forget what you have to do. So you don't want to plan for the week or next week on Friday night. You really want that planning to occur on Saturday or Sunday if your work week or your responsibility week starts on Monday. However, maybe your schedule is different. Maybe you are a Wednesday to Wednesday person. Then you don't want to plan for Wednesday to Wednesday on Monday or Sunday. You want to make sure you plan at least on Tuesday so that it'll be fresh in your mind. So this is the beauty about planning ahead of time. When you write it down, it makes it intentional. Even if I don't go back and look at my planner and read it, because I sat and I put my intentions in it and my thoughts in it. That's another thing. When I sit and plan, I don't go into it with I gotta sit and plan. I gotta get this done. I don't do that. I go in with a humble energy, spirit, that I'm going to get things done. And I sit and I plan and I decide if deadlines are going to work with me, because what time does is allow for you to decide if you have to say no. And that's the big thing I want people to know about planning. Planning helps you to comfortably say no. Because when you look at your planner, there's no time in there for you to do it, then the answer simply is no. So it helps you to be accountable for your time. So setting aside time is something that you really want to do. And that's where a lot of people mess up at, because their time is just whenever they get time. You can't do that when you're planning. You have to set aside planning time. Just like we're in education, they set time for us to plan. It might be too much, but they set it for us. Okay. So Althea or Ms. Peterson, Mrs. Peterson. Yeah, she does it, Mr. Peterson. What do you do, or how do you plan? Currently, are you working on that?
But I was gonna chime in, I'm glad you asked me. So I do my planning on Sunday night, because that's when I get my Monday messages basically from my principal. So I plan based off of my job first, because we get all of our dates for school. So I go ahead and plan those in there. And then that helps me figure out, okay, so if I have a meeting or a fitness class or something like that, if I have something going on with school, I can't do that day. Mm-hmm. So there's my no, I can't. Mm-hmm. So I plan on Sunday night, I fill all that in, and then I can figure out doctor's appointments or whatever the case. But it also helps me to not be stressed out come Monday, like, okay, what's for lunch that day or what's going on that day. And it helps me be comfortably prepared. So I just look at my planner and be like, oh, okay, we got this going on. It's funny because we have, starting Monday, we have the 12 days of Christmas at school. And so every day we have something that we got to do. So on Sunday, I'm going to be planning in my calendar, writing down, okay, on this day we wear red or green. On this day we wear, Christmas socks or something, because then I have one place to go instead of that flyer that she gave us, and that I have one place to go. That brings down so much of my stress level. Yeah. Having that one-stop shop.
And I'll be remiss to say that it also helps you to get nominated to be Teacher of the Year. Okay, planning leads to success. And I know Mr. Peterson is not happy with me right now, but she's a phenomenal educator. And I know that since we've known each other, I could say planning probably contributed to that, because a lot of times being great means you have a plan. And so wherever you are working, whatever you're doing, whatever project you want to do, she's an entrepreneur, she's a mother, she's an educator. And she does all of them very well because she's planning. And then she's identified, oh, I got to get better at planning. And each year you get better and better. And I've done the same. Like, I tried not to do my planner. I have had it. I'm tired of being the only one knowing the dates. I'm tired of being the only one that they use the words like this when you plan. We can depend on you. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not putting that in my planner. I'm going to let everyone have it. I was a hot mess. I think it lasted for about 2 weeks before I realized I have got to plan, because I don't know what to do. I had wasted so much time just to do one or two things because I didn't have a plan. So you want to make sure that you set time out to plan. Okay, so let's go to our next area. So you can tell that we're teachers because, we have to go back to the lesson. It's probably not how this is done in the other world, but this is how we do it. We do what serves us, okay? Okay.
So again, I'm Mrs. Peterson. I am a graphic designer at P2 Graphics. My husband is also. We're an innovative graphic design company. We do commissioned artwork. My husband is phenomenal. He can look at you and draw you to a T. He is amazing. We do logos, artwork, etc. You can go to the website. If you don't see it on the website, then just contact us, because if you tell us what you want, 99% we can get it done for you. So just give us a call.
That is awesome. And I just, I'm still here shaking because it's supposed to be her turn, but I just want to say, he can actually draw what you want, not just find some clip art.
No.
I mean, you will get a really custom, I would say the word is custom design from him. So I just had to say, I'm burning up. Will you finish?
I know, I can't speak enough on him. He is an amazing artist.
He's a
Yes,
true artist.
I wish I could do it. So.
Say it, please.
But here's another thing really quick, because I know that it's December, and I know that, now is the time where people are thinking about resolutions and, what's my resolution for the new year and all that good stuff. And the number one resolution is
Wait.
yes, weight and weight loss and fitness and all that good stuff. And everybody's going to be looking for something. But one of my goals from last year and years prior, for every year, one of my goals is always, weight loss and fitness, and to become healthy, and to find the fitness family that works for me. Because, you can go somewhere and it just doesn't work for you, and it just, doesn't feel right. But I must say that I have found the fitness family that works for me. And I would like to share it, just a second, because it could possibly work for you. Now, it is
and you don't know this, but I know she's looking real good, y'all. I wish we had a before and after picture. She's looking really, 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 really good. So yes, go ahead and share.
Yes, I went from, a 2X to a medium. And it is an all virtual fitness program. It is called E2M. It's Eager to Motivate. You can go to the E2M personal training page on Facebook. If you can't find it, Dr. Humber will be happy to help you, or you can contact me, through the P2 Graphics, through my phone number. But it is an all virtual fitness group. It's amazing because it is a buy one, get one.
They can find you on Facebook too.
They can find me on, yes, you can find me on Facebook also. And
Althea Peterson is your name.
Yep, Althea Peterson. I post all kind of selfies, because I love the fitness program that I'm in. We are a family, nothing but positivity. You get results. It's all natural. It's supplement free. You pay one time and you are a member for life. For life. Okay, and no, it's not an outrageous fee. It's $320 or $40 for 8 weeks. That's it, and you're a member for life. We have 6, 7, 8 trainers. We have a mental health coach. We have chefs that show us what, different recipes. The food is stuff that you eat on a regular basis. I'm telling you, guys, it is amazing. Please, please, please come join us. And it's not a gimmick. Go to the E2M personal training page. You will see real people with real results.
Yes.
I love it. I love
That sounds awesome for those resolutions that come up, or the typical, what I just said earlier, I kind of backslid on fitness. So we need to check that out again. That's E2M
personal training.
And you gave what that meant.
Eager to motivate.
Eager to motivate. Eager to motivate. I like that. And then, or you can look for Althea Peterson on Facebook and friend her, send her a message. So if she's like me, you don't take everybody's request.
Sure.
Yeah, so in there, put in there that I'm interested in the fitness or something like that, so that she can friend you and get you that information. Okay. I think we're almost to the end of our purposely planning. Again, my goal for this session was really to just help you be inspired to plan. If you want more help, you can go to my website, www.drannhumber, Dr. Ann Humber, that's without the period, and schedule a session with me. Or you can email me at drannhumber@gmail.com or drannhumber@outlook. gmail.com. This was exciting. I grew today. I enjoyed working together with Mrs. Peterson. I feel really good because I hope if I just reach one person out there that's going to be able to plan a difference in their life so that they can get things done, then my goal was accomplished. So I thank you all for your time. I hope to go back and watch this myself and see what I may have missed. And if you would, please click subscribe to my channel, whether you're on Dr. Ann Humper's channel or if you're on the Couple for Couples channel, and like. I'm learning to say that, so please do that for us. All right, bye.